at you again with another Sunday Funday. We're on episode number 58. We've got my man Daniel Kreifel in the house. My alternate ego, Nikki 2x Gaming. Round 3 is here. And Justin W. Smith over at Big Sky PC and Rips. Look out for the change. Big Sky Entertainment. Guys, thanks for being here. Took a week or two off on the hydration, but it's back. We're going to drink some Prime to get us started. We're going to open some cards tonight, too. We got my man, Sith Lordly, coming in on Spine Ticks. Guys, I hope you're in for some sports talk, for some card ripping. We got my man, Bart, in the house, BC Sports Cards. And we're going to have a lot to talk about later there, Bart. I hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday. I am Phillies with the win today. My granddaughter's birthday party was earlier today, so it's been a fun day. We got Shazambi in the house. Wow. Good to see you, my friend. Too long. I know we don't always get to do what we got to do. Yeah. Just some nice non-copyrighted cyberpunk music through YouTube playing tonight. And Zambi, you are here for the shout outs. What I like to do now at the beginning of every show, after I get hydrated, I want to thank my all-star channel members, Jazami, Brittany, and Small Town Rips. Thank you guys for your memberships. Much appreciated. Not ever asked for, but much appreciate the love from you guys out there. I have 2 shout-outs that I do want to give to new people that I'm following, that I just started following in the community, that maybe you guys might want to check out as well. The first one being Ball Card Ripping. They have 467 subs. And then we have Mac Pack Rippers, 9 subs. That's like a whole family, husband, wife, child. They only have 9 subs, but it's a pretty good channel. As always, after I make the video, make the live stream public. There you go, Jazami, 2 full months as a member. After I make the video, the live stream public, I will tag both those channels in the description so you can maybe go check them out. Again, that's Ball Card Ripping and Mr. Pack Rippers. I know a few new faces have come in, so I want to shout out Doogie's Dugout. Thank you for being here, as well as Pick 6 Cards. Guys, much appreciate all the support you give the channel every single week. I'm probably going to open up a little bit of hockey, but I have a mail day that I honestly don't know what's in the mail day. Jazambi, I opened up that package that you sent on last week's stream. Thank you so much for all the great cards. I don't know how much of it was from you or from other guys in the community that sent it over to you, but thanks as always for the packages that you send out. It is much appreciated. What did I say? I had Pick 6 and Doogie's Dugout. You know, I like to write it down. In my old age, I tend to forget who's been on my channel, and I want to pass that love to you guys. So I will start officially start the show with a mail day. This is from one of my younger subscribers. Hasn't been here on the live stream in a while, but some of you might know him. It's my friend Kyler, also known as Broncos Cards 10 or Bo Nix I Trust. Nice young man in upper north middle of the country. Sent him out a package. Know he's a big Jets fan, Broncos fan, as well as the Padres, which my Phillies beat today. So, been in contact with his mother, sent a package out to him, and they're now returning the favor and sending me some stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Kyler has sent me out. And we'll get started with that, guys. This is kind of neat. I don't know if this is... Whoa. Okay, so you'll see what I'm looking at. So we're looking at, within these sleeves that are like binder sleeves, but there's multiple cards within these sleeves. We're starting off with a Devontae Smith. All right, I might have to take my time a little bit here, so don't crucify me too badly. I might have to do a lot of this off camera because this seems like a bit of work. That's why, because I didn't unfold it all the way. All right, I'll just leave it like this then. We're looking at an Aguilar autograph. That's really cool. I mean, even though I've harped and said a lot of bad things about the guy, that's still really cool to get some ink like that. And I'm really digging this card in this corner. So I definitely want to pull this out and take a closer look. We're looking at one of my favorite hockey players of all time, Jeremy Roenick, while he was playing on the Philadelphia Flyers. And it's a clear card. I'm sure you can see that. That's pretty cool. That's a good way to start off the mail day. I see my man Justin, Three Good Nerds, popping in here. Am I missing something? Is it just 2 cards? Do I need to just leave it like this? Yeah, I guess I just leave it like that. All right, so we're looking at some Jalen Carter cards, Jalen Hurts, and some Devonta Smith on this side. So those are nice. Jalen Reagor, Miles Sanders, a Kenneth Gainwell, and a Devonta Smith here. On the other side, we're looking at an A.J. Brown. An A.J. Brown side. Very, very cool. We got another Eagles pile, and then it looks like we're going to end up finishing off with a nice Sixers pile. So we are looking at some more Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown. We're going old school with a Randall Cunningham. I'm wondering if good old Kyler's dad dropped a few cards in here as well, or while he's been out. Maybe for all I know, Kyler actually picked these up knowing that I'd want them. So I thank you very much, Kyler. We got Donovan McNabb and Jalen Carter, another Donovan McNabb, and Saquon in the Giants uni. Not going to be picky when it comes to Saquon. Love Saquon. Your team sucks there, Swag. Not my team. That's pretty good. That's a nice Cooper DeJean. I don't believe I have that out of the hidden potential. Devonta Smith. We're looking at a Jamie Drysdale and a Travis Seinheim out of Upper Deck. And on the backside, Devontae Smith, a Will Shipley, Tyrese Maxey, and Joel Embiid. So lots of cool looking cards in here. You know, as I said, I'm not only do I like the Roenick card, I'm a sucker for these clear acetate type cards. So even when they're really not worth anything, sometimes I like to put my favorites in a top loader. So there you go. Guys, let me just make sure I'm catching up with all you in the chat. Swag came in. 3 good nerds. Justin is here. Well, that's a good way to start the night off. Getting some cool cards like that. No, those friggin' damn chocolate milk drinks were absolutely horrible, Doogie. Milky Way was the best. I actually ended up drinking them in the order, I think, that I ended up liking them. I drank the Milky Way first, was the best. Snickers was a little bit worse. And then the Twix was even worse than that. Yeah, the Prime is back, Swag. I was able to get out to the Target, pick up a couple for tonight. Actually ended up saving some money somehow. You know, I've been looking for, I'd say at least a few weeks, if not like 2+ months, looking for totally certified football out there in retail. Came across it today, and I did a pass on it. You believe that? I did a pass on it. I'm really trying to buckle down on some of my financials here. So for once in a lifetime, Nikki 2 times passed on cards. We got SCA in the house. What's going on, SCA? If you guys don't know SCA, he's got a nice, cool channel doing some gaming over on his channel. Check him out. It's worth a watch. Plus, he's a good guy in the community. Very supportive if you're supportive of him as well. Bought 1 card. Yeah, I tend to, I would spend countless dollars on blasters, 2-3 of them a week, different sports. Wanted that one, and then now I just decided to pass. Especially since my last big purchase, I still haven't even started to open, which I do want to get into tonight. I was going to do long form, but I think I'm going to open up some of this here and maybe make some shorts. But I still have a whole hobby box of Parkhurst Champions. We're looking for some Celebrini, Mitchkoff, of course. Some of your stars like the one there on the front, Connor McDavid. We'll get into that definitely later. It's time to slow up until I know what my future holds on the job front. But all right, getting into some of the minor sports out there. I always like to start off with NASCAR. They were at, it was the Toyota Save Mart 350 at Sonoma Speedway. And for back-to-back victories, the winner, congratulations to Shane Van Gisbergen, who seems to be a road course specialist. He was in the number 88 Trackhouse Racing Red Bull Chevrolet. So congratulations on back-to-back wins for Shane Van Gisbergen. Hopefully I said that properly enough. Oh, I know. Swag, I got to do the do the silent streams and like just stream like every time it rains around here because we get a lot of that around here. I could just like stream it raining every day. Over in the Major League Soccer, my Philadelphia Union, they're back on top. They got 43 points to lead all of MLS. They're leading in the East. Cincinnati FC with 42 points. Nashville and Columbus with 41 points. Over in the West, San Diego's got 42 points. Minnesota with 40 points. And Vancouver with 38 points. Now, your goals leader, my man Ty Baribo, is still a little bit back a ways for being out for a couple weeks. Himself and two others are tied with 13. But you have Sam Surridge with 16. And also with 16 at the top of the board. You know, in my opinion, the greatest soccer player or footballer or whatever you want to call him of all time, the GOAT, or at least the current GOAT, we'll go there. Lionel Messi, he's with Miami FC. He's sitting with 16 goals. Then, I mean, I don't know if you got your ear to the ground, you know, your foot to what's going on, but FIFA Club World Cup was here in the States, MetLife Stadium. The winners were today. Chelsea, that's my squad of the English Premier League. Chelsea FC wins 3-0 over Paris Saint-Germain right there at MetLife Stadium. Cole Palmer scored in the 22nd and 30th minutes. He also assisted on the I know I'm saying it wrong, João Pedro's goal in the 43rd minute. What was really cool and interesting for the medal ceremony and the trophy presentation, our commander-in-chief, President Donald Trump, was on hand, handing out medals, handing the trophy to the captain of Chelsea, and was there throughout their celebration. So good on you, President Trump, for being there for this international extravaganza, so to speak. We got our man Jim NFL in here, as well as Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles coming to hang out with us. Welcome both of you in here. Say what you will, if that is not the guy that you like, for him to be at that event, and you know, he was, you know, we're talking Northern Jersey here, he was booed by quite a few people. Not used to seeing that on TV, and he took it on all in stride, because there was a lot of people still there, snapping photos and taking it all in, seeing President Trump. Welcome in there, Jess Clark. We're definitely talking sports, ripping cards, showing cards. I'm looking in the chat. It looks like my man Daniel's got the hot hand. That's good to hear there, Daniel. And somebody was congratulating Zach. What's Zach been up to? I'm scrolling back. Doogie's hating on the NASCAR driver Shane Van Gisbergen. Yeah, but if he could somehow even remotely figure out oval courses, he's going to be a beast to reckon with. Even says one of the tops in the sport, Kyle Larson, thinks he could be a future player in the sport once he figures it out. I mean, come on, he's from New Zealand. I mean, that's what they do there. They road courses. We're definitely going to have a lot of baseball to talk about tonight. I'll start off in a somber mood and talk about home run contest that is headed and commissioned by our friend Justin at Three Good Nerds, where Doogie's in the competition, myself, BC, Bart is in the competition, as well as Cards by Mark and Vince over at Sports Card Ripping Teacher. Well, I made the valiant effort come back to leap over Justin last week to be only 1 point behind Bart going into this final week before the All-Star break. And man, did his guy not disappoint. I should say my guy that he chose, J-Ram, put up a solid 4 home runs this week, times 2 the points, where my guy Kettle Marte and Justin's guy Vladdy Guerrero Jr. with the big goose eggs. So I'm big enough to say, way to go, Bart. Great win on the first half. I'm coming for you the second half. No, I'm not. This box is even worse. The box that we opened on a live stream on Justin's channel at the beginning of the week. If you didn't watch that, go watch that and replay a little bit, because we're poking fun at each other on how poorly we pulled cards. But yeah, second half will be kind of interesting, but it's going to be, we're going to have to figure out some weird strategies. I know quite a few of you have shown up, so let me get to finding out who is now on board on the channel tonight. We got Card Collector 1 in the house. We got my man O-Rod Collects dropping those trophies. Much appreciated there, O-Rod. Big Shark thinks I have an orc face. That's okay. I love you hanging out. Much appreciated. Wow, Jazibby. Woo! Much appreciate the super chat. I think that the Eagles, in my early prediction, will repeat. Will that remain my prediction once I get into predictions? I will definitely, before the season starts, late August, will give my predictions like I did last year, where I feel each team in each division will rank and how they will go through the playoffs. Last year was almost spot on. Well, I can't say almost spot on. I had the Eagles and the Texans in the Super Bowl last year, with the Texans winning it all. So maybe I have to go a different route over there in the AFC, but stick with the Eagles. Sure enough, I'm sure even by now, I will be picking the Eagles to make it to the Super Bowl. We'll see if that's my prediction of them winning the whole thing. We got my man Mom Moon over Miami. Moon, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I don't know if you're on the road or at work right now. I know you went live earlier today. I was out at my my granddaughters, 2 of them. One turned 4, one's about to turn 1. They had a dual party today. I was out doing that. But I hope you're having a wonderful day. We got my man, Titus. God is great in the house. Thank you for being here, Titus. Giving me whatever time that you can. Always appreciate the support. Ohio to the kids out there in the cancer ward. I hope they have beautiful smiles on their faces, even just for a few moments. Make sure I didn't miss anybody else. Nobody else. Thanks, guys. Guys, I'm sure by now you all know who Jazambi is. If you don't, if you're some of my baseball guys that are not, my baseball bros that are not familiar with Jazambi, Jazambi has a great channel where he's ripping football. He's keeping it interesting every week, doing beer blaster tests, doing custom made cards, which if I have that in arm's reach, yes I do. My man Jazambi, he's the one who made this beautiful Saquon Barkley custom made card for me with the signature 101. So make sure you're following him. You'll know there's quite a few good guys that are in his chat on his shows. He's usually on Wednesdays and Fridays mostly, but sometimes he'll put out some other stuff as well. And he's a musician, so, he'll get the cracking on that guitar every once in a while as well. Yeah, I'm busy, in a weird, different way, like trying to figure out my job situation. I have a job, but I don't. It's a tough job. I'm thinking about trying to find something else, but nothing is really popping up for me to go with something else. So, but the job has got me super tired. But yeah, I mean, I hope, even though you're busy, Jazambi, everything is well. I hope everything is well with the wife. I hope everything is well with your brother. Tell them both that I asked about them, and give them my love. All right, so you know what? Let's save the baseball for right now. I've been staring at this box of Parkhurst. I've had this for like 3 or 4 weeks now. So I want to get into it a little bit. We got my shit-talking motherfucking ass-kissing or ass-kicking, is it? Are you an ass-kisser or an ass-kicker? There, Michael Coella in the house. Oh, someone mentions Bailey Zappi, and all of a sudden, my man SV Vintage pops up. What's going on there, SV? All right, we're gonna open up a little bit. We're gonna start here. I'm just gonna go with these first two packs of the Parkhurst product. We got Christopher Works in the house. And did I miss it? I thought I might have saw Collector Holic stopping through earlier. Give me 1 second. I know, it's Card Collector. That's right. But now we got Christopher Works. I know Christopher likes the hockey. So, Christopher, let's see if I can open up some fire tonight. Tyler Seguin, Steven Stamkos. You know what? Let's do it like that. Chris Letang. Svechnikov. Guile. Shabbat Shalom. Tage Thompson, and we'll finish it off with Jordan Bennington. Jim asked for a smile. I don't know what you mean, like a physical smile or... Not sure what we're there for. Michael Coelho, where did you go? Shit stain. Looking for you, buddy. All right. Marchenko. Jenner. Mrazek when he was 2 teams ago now. Chicago Blackhawks. Carlson. Chandler Stevenson. Evan Rodriguez from the back. Nazem Kadri, Calgary Flames. Shout out to Monkey Man Sports. James and Shannon. Shannon's a big Flames fan. And we're going to finish it off with a Jean Gabriel Pajot. All right. Keeping it simple, guys. We got a long 2 hours. I say it's the fastest 2 hours, but sometimes it feels kind of slow. But definitely not in chat because you guys are keeping up. I can't even keep up as fast of what's going on with you guys in chat. Miss any... I know some of you tend to be more exclusively, some of you very exclusively football, some of you very exclusively baseball, some of you is like O-Rod, who isn't even just exclusively sports, opens a little bit of everything. So his channel's fun to watch for that because he's opening up a little bit of everything. Then we got Christopher Works, who will do mostly hockey, but he'll throw in some football every now and again as well. But other than my man Perchy, I would have to say Christopher definitely opens the most hockey that I tend to watch. Happy Sunday to you as well, Brittany. My girl, Brittany, is in the house. One of my other all-star channel members. Thank you for being here, Brittany. Much appreciated. Soon enough, we're going to have to talk, finish up our talk that we've been having over the last day or two. Job stuff and card stuff, and definitely want to pick your brain on a couple things, Brittany. But when you have the free time, we'll get into that. Jazambi is on out. Jazambi, thanks again for being here. Much appreciate all your support. Much appreciate you being a member. Much appreciate the super chat. Much appreciate the cards that you sent out. You know I love you. We've been doing this about around the same amount of time, so you're one of the few originals. You have a wonderful night. Again, tell Jazam Bro and Jazam Mom that I said hello, and take care. All right, buddy? Yes, Brittany, we're in full force tonight. We got all the regular hangouters, all the Blue Ranchers here on Sunday night. Not a lot of troll activity, too much, but they're there. Maybe we got some lurkers out there. We're not having to ban anybody. Not that I usually care too much with that what anybody says in chat, but and I haven't even had to give any kind of warnings tonight. All right, let's open up two more. I know Christopher, like I said, Christopher likes the hockey a lot. Sith likes that hockey. Swag likes the hockey. Of course, Daniel Cryfall likes the hockey. Speaking of which, there's a Nashville Predator for you, Daniel, out of Juicy Sorrows. We got a Travis Sanheim. Marchment, Jacob Slavin, Tyler Toffoli, Bo Horvat, John Gibson from Sis Ducks, unless he's not there no more. And we'll finish it off with Avengi Malkin. Not a bad one there. Yep, see, you would know. Yeah, these aren't bad looking cards. I don't know exactly everything I'm supposed to get out of it. I'm kind of hoping auto just kind of smacks me in the face at some point here. Brock Faber, Chatfield, Seth Jarvis, Condre Miller, Chris Kreider, Zach Hyman. Off the back, we got a Marian Hossa. And our next hollow, Jake Gensel. So I guess you get kind of like one gray border and one like hollow. I mean, in a football product, you kind of like are glad to get one or two of these out of a box. So still a cool card, but you know, I guess not a big huge deal on this product. You know what? I want to do this. My channel, I do what I want. I'm going to open up the retro pack. And then we'll take a nice little break. What's going on there, Perch? Yeah, that kind of, yeah. Not complaining, just in, you know, other products. You're looking to get one and be happy. There's your, like, we'll throw that to the back. Oh, what the hell? That's pretty cool. So we're looking at Parkies new giant hockey gum. I'll put that in this pile for now. That name I do know. Stutzel. I'm looking at the other guys. You're going to have to help me. My vision is impaired. Oh, wow. This card is... Oh, let's put these glasses on. 39 out of 53. Rucker McGroarty. Played in 36 games for the Penguins in the 23-24 season with 16 goals. I guess you can't complain when you get a number card, can you? What's that? The bubble gum back is a hit. I guess so. That's kind of like having in the Peachy Retro when you have nothing on the back. That's the hit. Oh my God! Can I get it in the damn top loader? All right. So very cool. Let me make sure I at least get that sleeved up then. Perch. Ooh, shit. All righty. We're swimming in it a little bit through the this so far. We're doing all right. Still in hour number one. Firebox breaks in the house. Been way too long since I've seen you, man. It is very good to see you coming in through here, Fire. He's been lurking, Titus. I think Fire's been lurking. Fire, give me 1 second. Let me get you a wrench, buddy. All set for you, Fire. Fire must have heard hockey cards were being open and said, what? Hockey cards are being open. I gotta go check that out. All right, little pause. We'll get back. We gotta get back to some of the baseball talk. You know, for my baseball guys out there. Then I'm gonna continue to open cards. Am I gonna open the whole box? Maybe. I don't know yet. Perch, thank you. I'm going to continue opening, but I want to take a little break. Got to give a little taste of talking baseball to my baseball guys. We're at the All-Star break. Not quite halfway. We're a little more than halfway through the actual season. Most teams, you're somewhere between 65 and 68 games left of the 162 game season. But right now, we're looking at the Blue Jays up by 2 games in the American League East. Tigers, that's Perch's team, strongly ahead by 11 and a half games. Does that mean the teams below are going to be sellers? We'll talk about that in a next few coming weeks as we get closer to the deadline. I'm kind of hoping with some of the stuff I've been hearing, these Guardians right here, they might be sellers, and the Phillies are buyers. They got that man Clase over there, and we need a closer, and Clase is one of the best. You got Houston Astros, they're up by 5 games over in the American League West. Then over in the National League, Philadelphia Phillies up by a half a game. Chicago Cubs holding on to a small 1-game lead. And then the Dodgers, they're 5.5 games back in the West. Looking on the wild card races for both halves, in your American League, Yankees, they're up by 2 games. Boston, just 1 game up. And Seattle holds that last wild spot, while Tampa Bay is sitting 1.5 games back to try to climb in to the wild card race. Over in the National League, Brewers, they're up by 4 full games in control of their destiny right now. New York Mets are 2.5 games, where the Padres, they're the dead even last team to hold the wild card spot, where the Giants, they're looming only a half game back to try to claim that spot. No team, there's still a lot of time. Nobody is mathematically eliminated at this point, but in my opinion, your Sacramento / going to be Vegas Athletics, they're 11 games out. They're not going anywhere. White Sox, 19.5 games out. They're not going anywhere. Pirates, 13.5 back. Nationals, 14 back. And the Rockies, 30 full games back. Swag, your team sucks. Those are the teams that I definitely feel they're completely out. They should be definitely sellers. A couple others are probably going to be sellers too, like the Orioles. As we said, the Guardians could potentially be sellers as well. Rockies were out at the first pitch on opening day. Their Swag. I want to, a little later on, and I hope you can help me out with that, Sith. I do want to talk a little bit about stocks. I don't have anything prepared, so it's just going to be randomly bringing up stuff, and I hope the conversation you guys are currently having about it will continue as we go on through the night, because I definitely want to start talking about it, start making it a semi-regular part of the channel. Going to try to get back into some comic stuff. I know not anybody here, not too many of you are fully into comics, but gotta mix it up a little bit. Can't keep everything. It gets kind of stale over here if you're not trying to change things up a little bit or go back to the well. Maybe I can shoot, I can't get this off. Maybe I could do shorts that show that all day long. I know Swag likes those AI ladies. Maybe I gotta pop that stuff in once in a while. Then again, YouTube is gonna not pay you for having AI generated stuff. So, you know, we'll have to see if Nikki Two Times even thinks about doing that kind of shit. Yeah, said the mishmash, pish posh, doing it all. The Pope Nikki Two Times potpourri channel or potluck. How about that? Either potpourri or potluck. Because I'm just gonna do it all, whatever makes me satisfied, whatever floats my boat. That's how the channel will go. Ha! We got Kenyon Smith. What's going on? I'm outside trading cards. Welcome in there, Kenyon. Who's yeah, that's right. What do we say? Bold move by YouTube to not monetize a short and low effort, but widely. Everything is great over here, Kenyon. Uh, I know you've done a bunch of uploading this week, and I have not gotten to it, but I promise you, my friend, you'll get my support. I'll get into all that stuff. I know Dad's back to getting into some content as well, where he took a little hiatus. So stuff I haven't watched yet, Justin. I'll get to yours. I know, Swag. This is kind of like the lounge. We're just a group of friends tonight. None of the haters that I have to swat away are coming in this evening. Even my man, troll number one, Michael Koala, was here for like 2 seconds, and then he disappeared. I'm waiting for him to be around so I can start talking some shit. Come on, we gotta get that algorithm working because controversy sells. All right, we'll go two more packs. Talk a little bit more Major League Baseball, the leaders in categories. Talk about the All-Star break a little bit. Let's get two more packs open here. All right. Well, this does not have a rainbow foil. Troy Terry. Jonathan Quick. Roman Josie. Linus Allmark. Evander Kane. Nazem Kadri. Saturday standouts. Nick Suzuki. That's a cool looking card. And a Matt Rempe. I don't know, Perch. What do you think of that insert? I think it's a cool insert, but I think this would be more well suited if it was a rookie. I'd like to see that this insert more on a rookie card. Oh shit, I totally forgot. Thanks for pointing that out there. I didn't even think about that. Thanks for pointing that out for me, Perch. Agreed there, Fire. Oh, wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we got like different stuff going on in here. Tristan Jerry. Bouchard. Dylan Holloway. Darcy Kemper. Trevor Zegras. Oh, he's going over on that pile now. Charlie McAvoy. Michael Bunting. And Adam Squad. Quinn Hughes. Oh, you mean Oilers there? We got Connor McDavid going to wallow in misery for a year and then not re-sign. Is that what we're talking? All right, Daniel, just on the Bunting card, just remind me. Just remind me on that in my email. Put a penny sleeve on them for now, but remind me later. All right, one more good sip. Well, Sid, they're going to have two terrible off seasons because they're going to lose everybody that's left at the end of next season. We are going strong. 1 hour down. Hour number 2 coming at you. A Sunday Funday. I'm feeling a little bit zen tonight. Vibes are good. Vibes are strong because you got a lot of quality Blue Wrench friends out there in YouTube land. I appreciate all you guys out there. We got a reverse it part. We gotta give it up for Vagana for life. Don't forget about the Bobs. Sit back, hour number 2. You guys keep it going strong in chat while I continue to do my thing on this side. The captain's just steering the boat. You guys are the ones keeping the water out of the boat, so to speak, by keeping it lively. Thanks, guys. Let's get into hour number 2. All right, always love the trophies. Keep the trophies coming. I see trophies, I think, that I feel like I'm a winner, that you think I'm a winner and want to give me a trophy. It's not a participation trophy. It's a trophy that I earned by my man O-Rod. All right, just a little bit more Major League Baseball talk. You got the home run leaders. That's right, the champs, as in Philadelphia Eagles are the champs. All right, and I'm a champ, not a chump. Cal Raleigh sitting at the top, 38 home runs. Aaron Judge with 35. Ohtani with 32. RBIs, Cal Raleigh leads that category as well. 82 home runs. 82 RBIs. Aaron Judge with 81. Riley Green and Eugenio Suarez tie with 78 RBIs. Aaron Judge, he's leading average 355. Jacob Wilson 332 and Jonathan Aranda with 324. Cal Raleigh has no shot to be a Triple Crown winner because his batting average is well down at 259. So if there's going to be a Triple Crown winner this year, it will be Aaron Judge if he can catch Cal Raleigh in the other two categories. Over into the pitching staffs. Strikeouts, Garrett Crochet with 160, Zach Wheeler with 154, and Tariq Skubal with 153. Your EA Sports, it's in the game. Your ERA, earned run average leaders, Paul Skeens with a 2.01, Garrett Crochet and Tariq Skubal with a 223. Zach Wheeler was there, but his performance gave up 3 runs in 6 innings the other day. Probably was a quality start, but probably one of his worst performances on the season. But speaking of my man, Zach Wheeler, he is leading the league in batting average against hitters, only hitting 181 against Zach Wheeler, 184 against Carlos Rodon, and 189 against Hunter Brown and Paul Skeens. That's all I have in the world of sports. I got a couple movie stuff that I'll go over as we get closer to the end of the night, as well as a show I just started watching on Netflix. So stay tuned for that near the end of this hour. We'll definitely get into opening up more Parkhurst. If you guys want to get into talking about stocks and Alti and Misty and other Yield Max greats, my man Sith Lordly over at Spine Ticks, he's the man to talk to. He's not giving advice. He's just letting you know what he does. I'm following suit. I'm happy. I'm having fun too. I'm not giving advice either. We're all out here just doing what we think is fun and what's best for us. So hop on that. All of a sudden a bunch of people disappear. We're sitting at 8. Maybe they don't want to talk investments, or maybe they don't want to talk baseball. But I'm definitely going to talk opening up more Parkhurst shortly here, guys. Yeah, but all right, they're not. Boston's not that far behind. It's just Durant Jaron Duran is just, he has not been the answer for that squad. A couple other players coming up a little lackadaisical as well. I definitely want to pull some major heat for you guys tonight. That would get me super pumped and excited. We got a JJ Paterka. Shout out to Bill's Mafia Cards and TCB. Jonathan Bergen. Jacob Middleton. Jake Neighbors. Seth Jarvis. Owen Power. Miko Rannon. And Samuel Hanzik on the Rainbow Rookies. Yeah, no kidding there, Sid. Oh my God, what did he like? Just totally make them look like absolute fools. Oy, oy. We don't have no rainbow and no insert in this one. That's all right. But we got a Sam Bennett. Philip Denault. Ryan O'Reilly. TK Travis Konechny. Brad Lambert. Stuart Skinner. We're going to have to figure out something with this guy. Cole Perfetti. And Shea Theodore. I know you say Skinner should be the backup, but at this point, you know, he's still better than than the Flyers starter. So go figure. Brittany, I see you sitting in the back. I hope everything is well with you. I say again, you and I need to get to talking. So I can put a pack. You being a channel member, I definitely want to make it a priority for you to get some sort of small package sent out to you for the stuff that you like, players that you like. Any kind of Pokemon or something that you might like, because I have some Pokemon stuff. I do not have any, like, unfortunately, any Marvel stuff, and I know how much you love Marvel, but you know, nice little care package out to my girl Brittany. All right, so I watched this week 2 interesting movies for different reasons. in a lot of ways, politically driven. Probably not necessarily movies you would think that I would tend to watch because of the course of how they're politically driven. But I happen to enjoy both these movies. The first movie was The Hunt. It's been out for a while. Protagonist of the movie, Betty Gilpin. Your antagonist of the movie, Hilary Swank. Guess maybe she's making a comeback in Hollywood. She played a cool part. Lots of different action. Premise of the whole movie: liberal elitist. They capture and drug a bunch of different kinds of conservatives and take them somewhere. They wake up and they basically unload and are hunting them down. But what they didn't know is they were going to have a very strong, independent woman in Betty Gilpin and her role to come out with a vengeance, to not be one of the ones killed in the hunt. Lots of twists and turns, though, too. Get you thinking. Go ahead, watch it. I think it's pretty cool. If you're into action, that's how I look at it. It brings a good element of action, and I like action movies. I'm not opposed to a strong female lead character being the one that's a badass. So that's one movie I give a suggestion to watch. But on the other hand, and before I get to it, I want to say hello to my buddy Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's going on, Daniel Berry? Good to have you here. Happy Sunday to you as well. Thanks for being here on Sunday Funday, episode number 58. New release. The movie's called Sinners. Your top billing actors in this movie: Michael B. Jordan, Haley Steinfeld, and Miles Catton. Premise of the whole movie: you're dealing with 1930s. I didn't write it all down, so I apologize on this, but 1930s, 35, 37, or whatever, Jim Crow era Alabama. There's elements of black culture at that time in it, Ku Klux Klan stuff at that time in it, music that ranges on different eras, and the supernatural, dealing with demons and vampires. So if I say anything more than that, I'm kind of giving it away. But it's cool to I like stuff where you're mixing weird supernatural stuff like vampires and whatnot and making it kind of a period piece. So we're looking at it like that. It's pretty well done, in my opinion. Yeah, and I get into some of that cool, groovy, old time music sound, O-Rod. So I like that. I'm not somebody that sits there and listens to jazz or whatever on the regular, but it was kind of cool how they were mixing jazz and newer style music in it, just to show you kind of like. So the one other thing I'm missing saying, the premise in the movie is there's these certain kind of people in the world. Their music is so good, it attracts demon-like people because of they're just that good. It's almost like a shaman type thing when it comes to the music. So cool. Watch it, don't watch it. I just figured I'd bring it up and tell you that I watched it and liked it. Yeah, and no, Rod, Michael B. Jordan playing two different roles. playing twin brothers, where they both of them think they're on different levels on their thinking of how they pursue things. So that was cool. But the dynamic of the love for each other. So to love yourself, that didn't fall on deaf ears. That didn't fall on out of stupidity on me too. Love yourself. My man X Xavier Reno 2 is in the house. Not sure what you're saying yes to, Moon, but if you're saying yes to love yourself, I know one of your big mantras always is love one another, hug your mama. You never know when she won't be here. I know that's one, or I don't. I know I'm not quoting it perfectly, Moon, but I like when you say that. Definitely show your love for one another and hug your mama. Great advice, my friend. X, I think I only watched one, maybe two of your videos all this week. I'll get into watching some more. Yeah, I saw a little series 2 and a little heritage as well. If you guys are into watching baseball rips, check that out because Xavier was doing a lot of that this week. I'm used to seeing him doing like hockey and stuff, but he was opening up baseball this week. As always, too, X always says at the end of his, God bless. So God bless you, Xavier. I hear you. I'm about to open up some more hockey right now, Xavier. I'm opening up Parkhurst Champions tonight. I still have quite a few OPG and series Upper Deck Series 2 hockey that I have saved that I need to download into shorts. I just haven't yet. But yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to open all this, but I might. Let's open up three more packs. Robert Thomas. I like Allure as well there, Daniel. Ryan Nugent Hopkins. Linus Olmark. Bowen Byram out of Buffalo. Could not agree with you anymore on that, Barry. Welcome in. I'm going to show you something. I opened up the retro pack. The retro packs already come like that's not like a true auto. That's a printed auto, but that's that one. But just on that cardstock, yeah, what if that was a real auto? I agree, they would look really sweet, Barry. Oh, I got some sort of pink. That's neat. Man, there's a lot of... That's a stack. Dustin Wolf, if I'm not mistaken, that's the goalie. Oh, no, wait, that's the... Isn't that the... It doesn't say rookie, but isn't that the rookie goalie for the Flames? Put him off to the side for that. And now we got a numbered Elias Pettersson, 12 out of 99. Nah, it's a 99. Yeah, I was going to say, Daniel, he was the one that was the Rookie of the Year finalist and played amazing for the Flames. There we go. All right, I like losing amount of room up here on the stage. Devin Taves. I can't even say that. Teuvo Teravainen. Alex Newhook. Igor Shesterkin. All right, there you go. Logan Mayo on the patch. I guess I don't know if that's a napkin. Evander Kane on the gray. Well, let's get these glasses back on for a minute here. Congratulations, you have received a trading card with Logan Mayo hockey memorabilia that has been certified to the Upper Deck Company as having been worn by the featured player. We hope you enjoy this piece of hockey history as we continue to keep you as close as you can get. Alrighty. Not sure I like that it's a Canadian. Or as Perch says, now St. Louis Blue. All right. In the penny sleeve, I don't... Bear with me for a minute. Let me just see if I have any of my thick sleeves. Do I have any left? Ooh. My last one. My last one. Alrighty. What's it? What do you say? It said Nikki, the NHL YouTube influencer. Said if I thought that any of this stuff could actually pay, I would spend more time researching each player. I would be going live multiple times a week, like 1 hour in the afternoon or something like that every day, and then just Sunday Funday. But you know, I don't think it would necessarily pay me out, so I don't. But you know what? Even just for my own benefit, I should probably do a little more research to know what I'm talking about. We got ripping and flipping cards. What's going on, ripping and flipping cards? Hold on 1 second. Oh, all right. Sorry about that. Welcome in there, ripping. I definitely, there's a hierarchy. I love all sports, but it's kind of like football, hockey, and baseball are kind of like right there. Basketball is definitely down lower. Nah, it's all right, Astro. I have my God in my heart. That's all I need. No offense to your God, but my God is God. All right, so the only other thing that I planned on talking about, it's not a big deal. I don't know how many of you guys are into like music talent type shows, but I wanted to give this a whirl. All right, Daniel, my friend, good to have you as always, Daniel. Make sure you email me that to remind me on that Michael Bunting card to put that in your pile. But yeah, I tend to like some good like music stuff. Like even after all these years, I watch American Idol. I watch America's Got Talent. I like The Voice, but I don't watch Voice religiously. But there's this new one. I'm gonna give it a whirl. It's called, because I like all music. I like pop music. I like rock music. I like alternative music. It doesn't matter. I'm eclectic like that. I like it all. But there's a show on Netflix called Building the Band. I'm just gonna give you the premise about it. Check it out if you want. And whatever. 50 people, they're in a cubicle, they're each in their own cubicle, they can't see each other. One by one, they come out of the cubicle to sing. People still can't see them. People like who they like. They have to have at least 5 likes to advance. Each person's only allowed to like up to 10 other artists. The object is they want to try to actually form a band, whether it be a boy band, a girl band, a mixed up band. Sounds like it's going to be totally pop, mostly. Only 6 bands can advance. Each band has to form at least 3 to 5 individuals. So even if all of them are 5, that's only 30 out of the 50 that are definitely going to go through. So episode 1, I'm in the middle of it. It's cool. If you think I'm a fool for watching it, fuck you. I do what I want to do. Fire, that's just a poster in general of different freshwater game fish. Bought it for my son. I guess after the first summer that I got him into fishing. For Christmas that year, I bought him the poster and his own fishing rod. So, yeah, we like to do a lot of fishing. It's pretty hot right now to do any, but yeah, we enjoy fishing around here. All right, I still got Nine more packs to go. This is how we'll do the show. I'm just going to do 3, revert back to talking to you for a minute or two, do another 3, revert back to talking to you for a minute or two, do the last 3, and then wrap it up with you guys. Frank Mahovlich as one of the greats. Zach Benson, Nick Suzuki, Andrew Kopp, Philip Grubar, Rasmus Dahlin, John Tavares, Jordan Bennington on the gray. Kirill Kaprizov, Tim Stutzel, Jack Ettinger, Peyton Krebs, Dougie Hamilton. That not to be confused with Doogie's dugout. We're looking at Dougie Hamilton, not Dougie, not Doogie. Alexander Holtz, Adam Fox, and Philip Gustafson. Now, see, I don't want to learn how to Dougie. I want to learn how to Doogie. I want to pull all that fire that Doogie does on his channel. Dylan Cousins, Frank Vetrano, Connor Hellebuck. That's a good pick. We'll be putting that in Kyler's pile. Vengi Malkin, Jake Gunsel, Jordan Bennington. You wouldn't believe the Rat Patrol, born as Panther fans, begin throwing plastic rats on ice in 1995. We'll finish it off with a Darcy Kemper. Perch, you love these, the old-timey info cards. Good stack, good stack. I don't know if, Celebrini and Mitchkoff were not in this set, or, kind of shitty that I haven't come across either of them at all yet. But I still have 6 more packs to work with. Well, you're going to soon enough not be getting paid on those AI bangers, Doogie, so watch out. Seth, you may be right. More and more of that money might have to go towards Ulti. I think it's somewhere in between. It's not like a high risk, high reward. I think it's like a mid, even closer to low risk, but except for when you're putting the amount of money that you're putting out, but a mid risk to a high reward. Keep it rocking. Keep it rocking. Man, I made a total mess on the floor over here. Jeremy Swayman. William Carlson. Aiden Hill. Adrian Kempe. Or Kemp. Tom Wilson. Nico Heischer. We got a Trevor Seagrass on the gray now. And a Nico Hersher. Oh, we did that already. Dominic Hasek on the crease Lightning. In 9 seasons in a Sabres sweater, Hasek delivered, or I'm sorry, Hasek, I know I said it wrong, delivered legendary play by posting a .926 save percentage and a 2.22 goals against average. If you can't respect him for being one of the best of all time, then you are definitely not a hockey fan. Cool. All right. You realize I've gotten like only 2 flyers. Well, now 3, but man, I've gotten nothing. Kuzmenko was not even with us for like a cup of coffee. Gorgiev, Brandon Montour. We'll go from the back. Alexander Texier, and the insert. Shake, rattle and roll. Troy Terry from those Anaheim Ducks. Oh, Brian. Jean Gabriel Pajot. Colton Parayko. Jacob Chitrin. Jamie Benn. I'd like to have this in a nice rainbow foil. Or one of those pinks. That'd be pretty cool of a bob. Kyle Connor on the Saturday night standouts, and we'll finish off with a Charlie McAvoy. We are getting down to it. 11 of you guys hanging in tightly with me. Much appreciated. Only 21 likes tonight. Trolls have not shown up. Not sure what didn't hit that has hit in the past, but that's okay. Guys, thanks for being here. I'm going to open up these last 3 packs, and I will get into the send-off. So please stick around for the last, 15 minutes. Would be much appreciated. Thank you. But I like it, Rip, because it keeps me on my toes when the trolls show up. All right, so we got another Travis Konechny. Wait a second. Hold on. Bear with me. Where was that other TK? Oh, okay. Yeah, so yeah. Had the TK on the gray. Now I have him on the base. Samuel Urson. You know, I give this guy a lot of grief because he hasn't been great, but never hurts having one of your players or a player from your team, which has been rough because that's about it. Hasn't been a lot of flyers in this box. Last 2 packs. Guys, give me that energy. Give me the vibes, the Sunday vibes. Then I'm going to hit something good. Matt Rempe on the base rookies. Miro Heiskanen. Brandon Carlo. Samuel Montembeau. Moritz Seider. Logan Couture. Dylan Strome. And a Kevin Fiala. One last pack. I guess there's no guarantees on anything in the search for rare black rainbow and autograph parallels. So I'll have to double check and make sure nothing like that popped up and make sure Perch didn't miss something. Come on, Perch. Give it to me. Laser beam through the thing. Even if it's your team and I got to send it to you. Can I open up something sweet to end the night on the channel? And end it with a big freaking fireball. We are not going to get it done. But let's see what we got. Marian Hossa. Anton Lundell, Ryan Strome, Trent Frederick, Frederick Anderson, Jake Sanderson, Victor Hedman, and last card, a Brennan Othman from the Rangers rookies. That's how we will end the night on cards. I do like the designs. I do like the simplicity of these base and gray cards. Hold on, I'm going to go back this way. Let's see. Kind of go with some of these hits. We got the Saturday standouts. The Shake, Rattle, and Roll was nice. Your Dominic Hasek. Bowen Byram, Samuel Hanzik on the rookies rainbow. We had this 39 out of 53. Rutger McGroarty. The 12 out of 99. Elias Pettersson. Matt Rempe. Some other nice inserts. And then the hit of the bubblegum. Your other rainbows. And one game-worn jersey memorabilia. Logan Mayo, who now plays for St. Louis Blues. Thanks for that knowledge from Daniel and Perch in the chat. Ripping fireball of pack poopy, yeah. Not a good way to, wasn't a great way to end the night, but that's okay. You know, this is all hit or miss. It's still fun for the, fun hobby-wise, opening up stuff. You know, I'm not necessarily opening to catch all the heat. I'm opening because I like to open, but you know, it would have been nice to have more than just a couple Travis Konechny's and Trevor Seagrasses. Like, I certainly would have liked, you know, a little more Flyers heat coming along. I got more Flyers sent to me by my man Kyler on the mail day today than I did in the packs of a whole hobby box. But that's all I have, so I'm going to start wrapping it up a few minutes early. Let's get some beverage in me. Because even though we didn't have trolls, we had a shit ton of you wonderful Blue Wrenchers here tonight. Ah, that is some good stuff. The only people of note on the troll side, I will give a shout out to Jesse Clark and Big Shark. But we had my man Daniel Kreifel in the house, Red 03, Justin W. Smith, that's Big Sky PC Rips, gonna be Big Sky Entertainment and Big Sky Horror Show channel. My alternate ego, Nicky 2 Times Gaming, BC's Sports Cards, my good man, Bart Crum in the house, Jazambi stopped on through, Pick 6 Cards, Doogie's Dugout, Uncanny Swag, Sith Lordly, Justin at 3 Good Nerds, SCA, Jim NFL 7, Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles, Card Collector 1, O-Rod Collects, Moon over Miami. We had Titus got his great. Christopher Works was here. SB Vintage was in the house. My girl Brittany was here, and she's still flying high with us. Michael Colello was here. Purchase Corner was here. Firebox Breaks. Kenyon Smith was here from Outside Trading Cards. Xavier Reno 2. Barry. Ripping and flipping cards. Guys, it's been a lot of fun. You know what time it is. It's Sunday Funday time with Nicky 2 Times. Don't forget, every Saturday night over on Spinetix Live, you'll find host Sith Lordly in the channel, along with myself, Uncanny Swag, Purchase Corner, and Dan Delatorre. We're there every Saturday, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific time. We go for about 2 hours. You're going to see a lot of card talk, pickups, comic books. We talk investments, or at least Sith will talk investments. We have a wonderful time there every Saturday night. And then back here next Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Guys, love you all. One little final chair spin for you. Feeling good. Love yous. Have a great night. Take care.